G'day mates, Nilos, welcome back to Metal Gear Hana Rising Revengeance or whatever. And last time, Hana did a lot of sneaking around and fell asleep in class once. And also, she may or may not become friends with Normal Boots again. Anyway, finally her gentle snoring began. I put on some clothes and head back outside. At this point, I was getting used to creeping around at night. It was horrifying the first time, and I had a few close calls. But I didn't think there was going to be someone jumping out from the corners and trying to kill me. The world wasn't as hostile as I thought it was. At least, Asagao wasn't. Yeah, just as tired as Hana is. I dashed across the campus and into Poppy Hall. Only once I was inside that I realized I didn't really have a plan. Almost like, yeah, whatever. There was nothing in hand block lockers, and the club room was empty when I last looked. I crept up to the fourth floor, hoping to get an in-depth search from room to room. Someone had to have it nearby. They're too heavy to move during the day, and it would take at least 2 normal people to move them. With this in mind, I worked my way from classroom to classroom, closet to desk, searching in lockers and nooks and crannies. Try after try, I found nothing of interest, at least to the boots. There was an oddly large amount of stuffed animals in these kids' desk. As I searched the last desk on the 4th floor, I sighed. Still nothing. Slipping down to the 3rd floor, I braced myself to begin again. Until I heard a noise from a closet at the end of the hall. Huh? It was coming from an old, unused closet just opposite the stairwell. Yellow light ringed the edges of the door. Someone was in there. And they weren't on my way up. There was no way it was a janitor either. Janitor threw up the lights on the entire floor when he was cleaning. But the lights are on now, it looks like. No, this is someone else. I edged across the hall, taking care not to let my steps echo on the wooden floors as they were prone to do when no one else is in the hallway. But these lights are on, Hana. Could it be a janitor? Finally, I made it to the edge of the door. Taking a deep breath, I the cold handle, then all at once turned it and pushed the door open. Jared stood before me, a collection of books at his feet and on the shelf above him. In his arms was opened a version of the 5th edition of Dungeons & Dragons? I glanced at the books on the floor. 3rd edition, 3.5, 4th edition, Battletech, and a myriad of what looked like new locations and expansions lay in order of edition and release date. They sparkled in the light, mint condition despite how old they were. Jared and I locked eyes. Do you also roleplay, Jared? We didn't say anything. We didn't move a muscle. Time was suspended. I couldn't take it. Indecent! I screamed and ran, springing through the staircase door. Hana, wait! Jared was swallowing. I pushed through the stair door and down through to the 1st floor, bursting through, but Jared was catching fast. Damn your good jeans! So I guess Jared is, So is Hana liquid? Whatever. The front door is too far away. I'd never make it. Instead, I dove into a first-year classroom, hoping he hadn't seen me, but... Hana? No! Stay away from me! I ran to the back of the room. There was nowhere for me to go. He slowly approached, eyes gleaming. You saw nothing. I wish. He was finally in front of me. I said you saw nothing. Jared slammed his hands against the wall at either side of me. I was trapped, pinned to the wall. Oh. Dot, dot, dot. Damn it, Hana. Now's not the time for that.
No.
Hana, please. Suddenly I was thankful for the dark because I was definitely the one being indecent right now. Don't tell anybody what you just saw, please. I wasn't sure which one was more visceral to me, my fear or Jared's presence. Finally I caved, just get him out of my face. Okay, we'll tell you when, I promise.
Alright.
Hana! He swept me up in a hug. Suddenly I realized I really was pinned between the wall and against Jared. I flushed a deep red, not sure of where to put my arms. Thank you so much! I was going to die here. The blood would leave my body, go to my face, and I wouldn't be able to breathe anymore. Goodbye, world. It was nice knowing you. Jared being the beholder. but not that kind of beholder. What was that? Gary released me and said, tugging me to the floor. We crouched there for a few moments, waiting. The sound of footsteps rang across the hall. Longfoot sounded like a muffled curse. Then, silence. We should leave. We really shouldn't be here. Gary looked at me, as if just realizing I was also sneaking around the academy in the dead of night. I won't tell if you don't ask. Good enough for me. Quietly still crouched, we crept out of the first floor classroom into the main hallway. Sweet Jesus, look at that! Now we knew what made that noise. A large crack sat in the middle of the floor, all splintered and dented wood. Somebody dropped something really heavy. Don't think. The boots? We looked at each other. Immediately we dashed outside Poppy Hall, scanning the nearby area. Damn it! You've got to be kidding me! They're right outside the wall, Jared! They're right there! We missed them! We should have left when we had the chance! Stupid! Stupid! I'm sorry. I was the one who stopped us. Yeah, you were. Sly smirk crossed his face. At least now I know what you were doing in here. I don't know what you're talking about. Now you don't mind, Slate, and I should be getting to sleep. Swiftly I began to walk back to Primrose House.
Hana?
Hey, Hana? I looked around. Shh! And what? I'm sorry I suspected you. Taken aback, I didn't know how to respond. Well, I'm sorry I was so rough about it. I really didn't know what else to say. Gary waved the hand at me in the careless way he had.
Bye.
Don't even worry about it. Good night, Hana. I nodded, and this time, when I left, I wasn't stopped again. Thank God. At least not until I made it back to the dorm. No, it's not Mimi, is it? Something seemed off. Quietly, I slid the key into the lock and turned it. That was loud, Hana. The click that usually sounds so quiet now sounded like the clang of a clock tower. Exactly. Nervously, I opened the door. Shit.
What the hell?
I knew you were up to something. No, I was just in the bathroom. And you put on your clothes for that? I looked down at my uniform. Bathroom shy?
Really?
Oh my god, no. And you were gone for 3 hours? I really need to poop? No, Hana, this is not how you hide. ... Fine, you got me. Now let me in. So what happened? I wasn't sure what to tell her. I hadn't prepared anything in advance. In an effort to make it all seem casual, I said the first thing that came to mind.
Well...
I forgot a book and went to get it, but I ran into Jared on the way.
Oh, Jared.
God, no. Oh, shit. It had to be Jared, didn't it? Okay, you cannot hold out on me. Tell me what happened. I need all the details.
Oh no.
You're my best friend, aren't you? Ugh, low blow. Now what? Oh, God. Okay, so currently we're holding on to a secret from Mai, and we're seemingly keeping a secret about Waleed, hidden from everybody. I'm thinking we should keep the promise and not tell Mai. Mai might not be happy, but I think she'll understand if we were able to explain it. Look, I can't really talk about that.
What?
What? Why not? I just can't, okay? Mai crossed her arms.
This is so stupid.
I tell you the deepest, most darkest secret of my entire life, and you can't even tell me what you're doing with Jared? I held up my hands. There's nothing like that, I swear. We really did just run into each other, but I'll tell you something even better. In hushed whispers, I told her about the crack in the floor. We just missed him. Him? Or her, I guess. ... And while I was coming up the walk, I had an idea. What What if whoever took the boots also took the books? What if someone has it out for Satch? But who would, except for Hidden Block? Satch is the sweetest. Damn straight, bye.
Well...
Maybe it's not Hidden Block his entirety trying to run Satch. Maybe it's just Jimmy, since they're going against each other in a tournament. It's not that I wanted to think that Jimmy did it, but it was the best lead I had at this point. I'm going to bed. She swept past me, climbing the ladder to her bed. What, that's it? But this is a huge lead. It's late. It's late. Go to sleep. She's right. She crawled under her covers and turned away from me. Dot, dot, dot. I suddenly felt exhausted. Well, no shit. I changed my pajamas, flipped out the lights off, and fell into bed. I was asleep in seconds. Now this is running. The next morning was awful. I almost didn't get out of bed. It took my shaking me awake 5 minutes before we were about to leave for me to even wake up. As soon as I saw what time it was, my heart flew to my throat. I never got ready so fast. The spike of adrenaline immediately after waking left me feeling lightheaded and oddly not in my body. I tried to let the cool morning air wake me, but the world just looked strange in the sunlight. It was like I was trapped in a computer program and the sunlight was painted on. It simply did not belong. Like I was in VR training all over again. When we made it to Poppy, I was relieved. All I wanted was to collapse in my seat and maybe catch a few quick minutes of sleep, though I doubted I'd be able to do after such a rough awakening.
Hana.
That sounds like Satch. Before I could even get to the classroom door, a panicked voice stopped me. A worried Satch stood in front of me. In fact, this was the most worried I'd ever seen him. He was wringing his hands and searching my face, and apparently he did not like what he found. Jared told me.
What?
What? He raised his eyebrows meaningfully. It took a second for my brain to catch up to what he was implying. Damn it, that jerk! He said he wasn't going to tell! And to think I kept his secret last night. That's not important. I know what you're doing, and I don't like it. I want you to stop. You can't tell me what to do!
Huh.
And why not? I told you I have this under control. You're just going to get yourself in trouble. You're in enough trouble as it is. He stopped and his annoyance turned to concern. He reached out and brushed my face. How many nights have you been doing this? It isn't healthy. I pushed his hand away.
No!
I don't care, I had to do something! Satch deflated a little, then gathered himself up again.
Well...
That's besides the point. I told you, I'm going to clear your name. You should be taking better care of yourself. Nobody even suspects you anymore. Not really. Not after what you did for Jared. It's about time! All I took them...
What?
Wait! You think I'm doing this for me? I searched his face and he looked back at me in confusion. Yes? A surge of anger bubbled in my stomach. You've got to be kidding me! It's not about being suspected. I've been suspected for 3 weeks. I can stand a few more. Then why are you doing this? We were all yelling, for us anyways, in the middle of the hall. Class was starting in just a few minutes and the swarms of students walking by stopped to watch us. You're so stupid. It's because of you. You're working so damn hard all the time and you take on all this extra work and you never tell anybody. I couldn't just sit around and watch it happen. You've been so stressed, but you're still trying to help out me and my. It's totally stupid. Tears started in my eyes, but I attempted to stop crying didn't work. It wasn't like me to get so worked up, but... Oh, right, no sleep. I understand that completely, Hana. Satch stared at me, speechless. I shook my head. You only rely on yourself, and you never tell anybody what's wrong. You just help other people. Well, you need someone to rely on, too. I don't want you to work alone anymore. I just don't. I stopped, unable to say more, wiping my face. Blame it on exhaustion, but I didn't even care that people were watching. I just wanted Satch to understand. Students, clearly uncomfortable, started filtering into the classroom. Satch gestured a few times, clearly about to begin speaking, but each time he thought better of it. Finally, he swallowed. We can work together. We can? Satch nodded, seemingly unaware of the action. Sure. School bell rang, class was starting. I beamed at Satch. He still stood in front of me, as if in a stupor. Satch? No response. I stepped behind him and gave him a shove towards the staircase.
Hey!
Go, you're gonna be late for class!
Oh,
Oh, right.
alright, be good.
I'll see you later, Hana. You better! I stepped into the classroom. As I went to close the door behind me, I heard Satch quietly whisper, Thanks. Dot, dot, dot. Ahem. Beep! If you don't mind taking your seat, Miss Mizuno, class is waiting. Yes, ma'am. I dashed my seat, waiting for Suzuki to lay some kind of punishment on me. Instead, a small smile tugged at the corner of her lips. Now then, shall we discuss the benefits of motion controls to modern video games? They're not really beneficial? I don't know. The class groaned like that it was over. Okay, maybe it's beneficial for virtual reality.
Yo, what's up?
So, what was that about? You know, just a small victory. Satch and Hana sitting in a tree. Bye. I'll forgive you once, Miss Mizuno. Don't think I'll do it again. Yes, ma'am. I sank a little in my chair and pulled out my book. There was no way I could fall asleep at this time. I sprinted to the library. Satch was sure to be working, and he had to know what I discovered about the boots. He'd probably have an answer. As I flung open the door to the library, several heads shot in my direction. The librarian was nowhere to be seen, thank God. I ran to the front desk, slammed my hands on it.
Hey!
Satch! Satch had peeped from the staff room. Seeing me, he grinned and came out.
Hana.
Hana, to what do I owe the pleasure? I think I figured out something about the boots. He frowned, glanced around, and waved me behind the counter and into the staff room. I closed the door and glanced through the glass. Then he motioned for me to speak. I can't tell him exactly what happened last night. Why I mentioned running to Jared, he held up his hand.
What?
What exactly did you see? I shifted nervously.
Well...
It happened really fast, so I didn't see much. I was really freaked out, and so was he. I spoiled immediately. I don't know why he was in there.
Satch gazed in my eyes, and I swallowed heavily. I wasn't going out, Jared, not even to one of his friends. About his D&D addiction, but something told me Satch knew I was lying. Finally, he sighed. Continue. I finished my story describing the dent we saw in the ground and my belief that someone moved the boots out of the hall.
So, whoever took them might be planning on selling them, or on keeping them out of your hands for some reason.
Interesting. The boots are worth a lot of money, so it almost makes sense for somebody to sell them. Except that almost every student here is loaded, the main exception being you. I winced. Regardless, this is great information to know. I'd really rather you didn't risk yourself going out at night. School is important and you worked so hard to get here. I don't want to know what they'd do if they found you, and there are other dangers as well. You're lucky you only ran into Jared.
Lucky? I was scared for my life.
Exactly.
I don't want to keep you long. I know you have work and you can't get in any trouble either.
I chuckled. Satch, however, was staring out the glass window. Hana, duck.
Where?
He put a hand on my shoulder and gently pressed me downwards. I squatted on the floor as his eyes slid across the glass.
What's going on?
Shh, 1 second. My knees hurt. Come here, quickly. Ugh! Don't want to do Shane's voice. Come here, quickly, and look. I stood moving to the corner of Satch. From where we were standing, we could just... God. Heck. We could just see into the far side of the library. There, holding a giant stack of books, was Mai.
So, what's wrong with that?
Watch her. She glanced around herself and slinked up against a bookcase, smashing from view. A few seconds later, she appeared further down the library. Again, she looked around her, then made a mad dash for the door. Then, she was gone, like the wind.
Dot, dot, dot.
Dot, dot, dot.
What was that about?
Tried to laugh it off, but it came out more like a wheeze, terribly unconvincing. Satch took off his glasses and polished them against his white cotton shirt. I did not like where this was going. It would not be pretty. This isn't the first time I've seen her do this.
Well, so? You don't know what she was doing. Maybe those were her books. Maybe she was getting them for a teacher.
He stared me in the eyes. Do you really think that's the case? Oh, God, no. No. Alright, well... We can either trust Mai or doubt her. And well, Satch himself said, well, a couple episodes ago, I'm recording a few episodes at a time here, that he would trust our belief in Mai or whatever. And I know that she didn't take the votes. At least we can think to assume that. But we're not sure about her in the books. I think I'm going to err on the side of caution and trust Mai, because if I doubt her, it might slip that her secret might slip out, and I would rather not be the one to spill that. So we're going to trust Mai.
Mai's my friend. I don't think she would do this. At least, I want to talk to her before I go assuming she's some kind of thief. She deserves better than that.
I'm sorry, it was rude of me to imply. We don't have any proof. No decisions can be made until then. He sighed heavily, rolling his shoulders. Thank you for letting me know about this. You're pretty reliable, you know?
No, I'm not. I'm really not.
I glanced away and heard a door open. Satch was waiting for me to leave.
Right, I'll just, go.
See you later.
See you later.
Come by again soon, Hana. He winked. I blushed and scared out of the library, relief flamed over me. And he winked. This might be good. As I reached the hall, I stopped. Would Mai really put Satch in danger like that, after all he did for us? I really didn't know what to think. I was walking back to the dorm a few days later, enjoying the late spring sunlight on my face, when I heard someone call out my name.
Hana.
Hana, there you are.
Satch?
He reached me and bent over, panting slightly.
Are you running to catch me?
You walk surprisingly fast. I waited a bit for him to catch his breath. He glanced around us surreptitiously. Yeah. Mai isn't with you. That's strange.
She's at volleyball practice. She's part of the team, you know.
Well,
That's convenient. She's what I wanted to talk to you about today. I really didn't like the way he said that. Remember how we saw her sneaking through the library the other day?
Yes.
Another chunk of books are missing from the library. In other words, she didn't check out those books.
Okay.
He looked at me expectantly.
I don't think I like what you're implying.
Can you blame me? What else am I supposed to think?
I don't know.
Oh no, better if your friend, maybe? You know, Mai, you know she wouldn't do something like this.
Do I? He'll can surprise you, Hana. You shouldn't trust people so easily. He said it so bitterly that I was caught off guard. Without anything to say, we stood in a tense silence. Then he sighed. Makes sense, that's all I'm saying. ... It wouldn't hurt just to ask her, would it? Well, yes it would. It'd be betraying her trust by an issue she was already really sensitive about. But Satch didn't know she had kleptomania. He probably thought it would be as simple as a stick of cotton candy.
Well, I'll see what I can do.
right on.
Thanks, Hana. Well, I've got to go to work now, so I'll see you later.
Yeah, bye.
I watched as he hustled off in the direction of the library, feeling nauseous. I really didn't want to think Maya was the one who was stealing everything, not after she so sincerely told me she hadn't taken the boots. I have to confront her? Well, I did share a room with her. It wouldn't be hard to do a little snooping now, would it? You've already doing all this snooping this whole time, Hana. That night I rose from bed like a vampire. My snores like ambient noise, I crept to her desk. Ignoring the guilt on my stomach, I used my cell phone as a flashlight. I didn't see anything incriminating, no library books, just her regular school books. I pulled open her drawers, not daring to do more than stare at whatever was on top of the pile. The pile was incredibly messy, tons of random stuff thrown left and right. There was no room for her books in any of her drawers. As far as I could tell, she got off scot-free. But that didn't make any sense. It's all by taking books out of the library, so shouldn't they be at least somewhere? Where else might she have put them? I sighed and put on some slippers. Time for another secret outing. I made it to the classroom without incident, heading over to Maya's desk and sliding my hands through it. Money? 5,000 yen? I'll just put that back where I found it. Who leaves 5,000 yen just sitting in their desk? These rich kids, I swear. Regardless, there were no books. There was only one last place to look. Maya's locker was directly next to mine, so I stepped on my tiptoes and peeked through the slats. There was her full-length poster of Jared, airbrush, her volleyball team jacket dangling from her coat hook. And there, at the bottom of the locker, was a pile of books. My heart sped up, and I tried to angle my phone flashlight to get a better look and see if I could read the titles, but no matter how I tried, the light wouldn't reach. I put my cell phone back in my pocket and sped out of B Hall. I emerged into the night. The wind chilled my skin, but despite that I felt hot, alert, awake. I didn't want to go back to the dorms, and after all I found, so instead I turned and headed for the field. It was a long walk, especially in the dark. Halfway there I found myself regretting such a stupid decision, especially with the trees and shrubs shouting the trails and making me feel like someone was watching me. I was feeling like somebody's watching me. Okay, enough Rockwell. I let my adrenaline lead me, and in no time I was at the field. Are the cars done passing by? Are they done? About as done as they're gonna be. The field at night was a peaceful, almost spiritual place. As I walked to the great oak tree, I felt like there were others there with me, watching over me. Maybe fairies, or elves, or Satch. Satch indeed.
Huh.
I knew it. I glanced around me nervously, unsure of where to go or what to do.
I couldn't sleep?
Apparently not. You've been having a hard time sleeping for a while, haven't you? And do you usually break curfew and go sneaking around the grounds when you can't sleep?
I
didn't know what to do. Satch seemed angry, and I didn't like being out there alone in an empty field at night with an angry Satch. Anger had always scared me, even worse so after my time at my old school. I hated being angry. I hated seeing other people angry. I didn't know what to do. Hana. Satch sighed. You know, we're partners now, so you don't have to do this all by yourself. Can't you at least tell me when you're going to do something like this? I don't want you to put yourself in danger. I'll go with you, so don't go alone. I'll protect you.
Were you worried about me?
I grinned at him and he rubbed his temples. I swear, you're gonna be the death of me.
Seriously?
You were.
Look. Without thinking, I hugged him. Satch's arms fell limply to his sides.
Thank you, Satch.
After a few seconds, his arms wrapped around me too. I just don't want you to get hurt. I don't want you to suffer because of me. I buried my head in his chest, chuckling.
Silly, that's exactly what I was thinking about you. After all this with the boots, now the books.
I love that laugh. Satch laughed and I felt his chest shake with each exhale. Well, of course we would. We stood like that for a while. After some time, Satch nudged me slightly. Anna, look. I stepped away from him and gasped. Fireflies. Fireflies lit the air around us, floating through the tree limbs and dotting the night skies as if they were stars.
They're beautiful.
Satch nodded, pulling me closer towards him. Satch walked me back to Primrose's house, guarding me like a knight. I thought about telling him about the books, but decided not to. I had no proof. There was no reason to make him even more suspicious of mine. They were just books. They could be anything.
Good night, Satch.
Good night, Hana.
Class?
I'm handing back the results of last week's test. Most of you did very well. A few of you rather unexpectedly slid severely down the ladder. I hope that you're all taking your studies seriously, because if you aren't, we aren't going to get the end of the year class trip to Osaka. How am I supposed to find a boyfriend if that happens? She handed me the papers back through the class. No, she didn't hand me the papers. She handed the papers back through the class, huffing disdainfully as she passed PBG. Of course. Hana, I really hope this is a one-time incident. She handed me back my exam. 64%. I remember the first time I ever got one of those D's. Ugh. I stared at the circled red number, my mind blank with shock. How was that possible? Mai whistled behind me. Damn, Hana, not doing too good there, are you? I've never gotten lower than a B in my life. You're shaking? Whoa, calm down there, girls. One exam ain't nothing you need to worry about. Until the Langoliers get to you anyway. We'll get some ice cream later on and everything will be fine. I'm dumb. You haven't been paying attention in class. How do you expect to pass class when you don't even know what's on it? You're not like Kaksu. You can't ambiently soak in knowledge while you're sleeping. That's not fair. She gets dictionaries literally uploaded to her database while she's powered off. What? No, I just like to read them before falling asleep, like any other normal human or carbon-based life form. Dot. Anyways, let's get to lunch. I'll treat the ice cream and things will totally look better after this. Come on. And I think we're going to end off there tonight to see what ends up happening. In case you like this, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all later. Ciao.